So I just brainwashed my grandfather 2 days in a row. So just as a background story, I'm a youth minister intern over at Lighthouse Community Church, and that's on Wednesday nights, and my grandfather always likes to give me a ride over there. So yesterday was Monday as of filming this, and I just nonchalantly said, okay, I'll be ready by 6 p.m. or 5:50 for Lighthouse tonight. And my grandfather said, oh, thanks for reminding me. And I started to crack up. I'm like, today's not Wednesday, it's Monday. A couple of seconds later, he realized that I successfully brainwashed him, and he started laughing and also being a little sarcastic at the same time. So I'm like, what the heck, I'll try it again today. So today's Tuesday. I go over there downstairs to tell him that I had a successful interview for the National Royal Rangers podcast yesterday morning. I was telling him all about it. I wanted to talk to him about that anyway, and he was asleep last night, so I had to wait for today. So I told him all about it. It went successful. It should be out within like 4, 5, 6 weeks from now. But then I told him, okay, so I'll be ready for Lighthouse tonight. And today's Tuesday, Lighthouse is tomorrow, Wednesday. And he's like, oh, thanks for reminding me. And he was a bit quicker this time for him to realize that today is in fact Tuesday. And he really blew up, started, laughing and hollering. I think he was reaching for a water bottle to throw at me. And I had this fly swatter just in case. I mean, this is semi-lightheartedly and such. I mean, this is just to add to the humor, to the joke. I was reminding him of a story that happened on August 28th, 2009. That was a bit of embarrassment for him, and I was reminding it to him a few days or a week or two ago, and he actually turned around and got the fly swatter, basically giving me the message, don't ever bring up that story again. So, we joke around for the last 25 years. It's kind of been my life, so we both have a sense of humor. So I've turned the next part of the video to exactly what happened earlier today, just like minutes ago, because I filmed it.
Matthew James, your day is coming, buddy.
And so that wasn't the first time I brainwashed my grandfather, probably the first time that I was successful 2 days in a row. There was an incident that happened in January 2019, and it was a Tuesday. Now, back in the day, and for most of my life, Royal Rangers met on Wednesdays. And on Wednesdays, I had a tradition. I would go to Wendy's around 1 p.m. every Wednesday, and then I'd go there to study, math, chemistry, physics, and such, and sometimes studying on my own, like wanting to refresh in chemistry and physics. And then I would go to Royal Rangers that night. But that morning in January 2019, we had to go to, I believe, OCC for some reason, I forget. But I had my Ranger uniform on, and I was talking to my grandpa about Wendy's at 1, and he's like, okay. And I was talking about Royal Rangers and such. Of course, I had the Ranger uniform. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, where's the easy button when you need it from Staples? And then we're on our way to, I believe, OCC. And so right now I'll give you the edited version of the video that I took that day. What is today, by any chance? Right, you're excited for Rangers, right? We just talked about it. I'm excited too.
Well, yeah. Ranger meetings, 29th of January, 2019.
2019. And Rangers usually falls on what night again?
Wednesday.
Right. Oh, what's today?
I tell you what, you better sleep with one eye open. I'm gonna get you back.
There's no Wendy's or Rangers tonight. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Nah.
Hey,
You do that.
for kicks, Grandpa, for kicks.
Well, you got a kick coming then. Shut that thing off.
So my grandfather always says, well, there's a day coming, you better sleep with one eye open and all that. So we believe in like good humor and laughing and such. I mean, I refer you to Proverbs 17:22 and Proverbs 15:13 on that. And that's kind of been my family, just a lot of Humor, I got the most sense of humor in class certificate at the end of 5th grade and such. Sometimes I was a bit over humorous and got in trouble a couple times, but for distracting in class. But for the most part, my teacher, my fellow classmates just got a kick out of some jokes or one-liners or something that I would come up with. So, and then in 8th grade, I came up with a litany of jokes. Some of them were quite corny, but anyway, just don't forget to smile, laugh. It's very good and healthy for you, especially in these times, especially if you're going through school or going through careers, if you're deciding a career. You do have a purpose and a calling, but it's okay if you don't know at this exact moment of time. It shall unfold. Follow your passions, don't give up, and have a great day.